Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And so today I'm still talking about Mohbad's father reopening case about Nairamarly and Samlarry. In my last video, if you have watched it, you're going to understand this particular one. Please, if you have not watched, just watch the first video before watching this. So in that video I made mention of Mohbad's father reopening a case against Samlarry and Nairamarly, and the reason and question they are moving around while his child still remains unburied. And but unfortunately court dismissed his bid to challenge DPP's clearance of Nairamarly and Samlarry. For those of you that don't know the meaning of DPP, it means Director of Public Prosecution. I think I'm right. Yes, Director of Public Prosecution. They are the one in charge of investigation of these kind of circumstances surrounding Mohbad's demise. And so court dismisses Mohbad's father suit against Nairamarly and Samlarry, saying that it's baseless. And this is the same Mohbad's father saying that Samlarry doesn't know anything about Mohbad's death, that Samlarry and Nairamarly never bullied him. He was actually protecting these same people against his late son. And so people are beginning to wonder that, okay, so what could have caused this new development of him clamoring so much for the reopening of their cases? And so and more so, investigation is still going on right now, and so he's not in position to dictate to the judge on what to do. He's not in any case at all to tell them what to do, because they are still on the matter. And so the reopening of the case is not even the issue right now. He's supposed to allow them carry out their investigation and come out with their own result. And so the court is trying to say that Mohbad's dad is not in any position to tell them what to do, and that is one of the reasons the court refuses to grant his application. And I'll be reading it to you right now. Our Instablog reports it. It says that the court dismisses Mohbad's father's bid to challenge DPP's clearance of Nairamarly and Samlarry. So a Lagos High Court in Ikeja has dismissed a suit filed by Joseph Aloba, father of late singer Iliri Aloba, aka Mohbad, challenging the legal advice that cleared Nairamarly, Samlarry, and others of involvement in his son's by Justice Taiwo Olatokun ruled on Wednesday that the advice issued by the Director of Public Prosecution, DPP, acting on the powers of the Attorney General, was valid and could not be overturned. The powers of the Attorney General through the DPP to decide whether or not to prosecute were lawfully exercised and cannot be questioned, Justice Olatokun held. Aloba, through his lawyer Wahab Shitu, had argued that the legal advice was premature since the coroner inquest into Mohbad's spy was still ongoing. He claimed the decision denied both him and the public a fair hearing. Reacting to the judgment, Shitu said they plan to appeal the ruling. My client is ready to test the judgment on appeal. In quotes. Guys, let's see the comment section. When you were supposed to fight, na property you dey fight for. You think Nigeria is a country that will vindicate you after years? You rush go bury your son without knowing the cause of his death. Person wey no sick at all. Wo, God will help you all. Another one says, hope you people understand VDM now. Bring evidence or the close friends Lantern and Bella should go testify in court. Even the wife didn't testify. Another person say, my papa don't fresh you. Another person say, which VDM abeg? He was among the people that scattered the whole investigation. He was supporting Mohbad's father. Guys, comment section is there. Let me just know what you feel. Another person says, so you still plan to carry them to court after you don't shop 2 million from Nairamarly? And someone else says, something where you suppose join hands with him wife fight. Now another thing you focus on with your advisors. Another one says, Omo, to think that guy have not been buried till now. Justice system, so slow. Then someone said, this is medicine after death. When you were supposed to be serious with case, you were doing GoFundMe, releasing music, is busy with TikTok. Someone else say, may your house rent never expires. Someone say, on behalf of fatherhood, I reject him. Another person says, it's starting to look like there is more to why this man has refused to bury his son. His son, in emphasis. Another person says, when he was supposed to do the right thing, he was shamelessly wearing Mohbad's clothes and granting celebrities podcast and interview. He wants justice. Someone say, what is he expecting before? Did he have any evidence that they buy him? Josie takes Samlarry and Naira for billing matter. For billing Mohbad. That one, you have evidence. Okay, yeah, there is evidence that Samlarry, or should I read it again? What is he expecting before? Did he have any evidence that they buy him? Josie take Samlarry and Naira for bullying Mohbad. That one, you have evidence. Okay. Okay, so it's quite surprising that Mohbad's father is so keen and clamoring, for the opening of investigation against Samlarry and Nairamarly. And people are beginning to say, okay, what's going on? Why me? This is quite contradictory to what it used to be. This is a man that defends, Nairamarly a lot of time, saying that he never bullied Mohbad, he never, did anything to him, he's the boss, and he can correct, his subordinates and all of that. And suddenly now, he's changing the tone. Suddenly now, he's acknowledging the fact that they are part of those people that bullied that boy and, sent him to early grave. And people are wondering, so what's the reason behind this? Something must be happening. And so one of the, popular bloggers, Kutijurs, came out to say, oh, guys, this is what is happening. Allegedly, Mohbad was given 2 million immediately, Mohbad was late by Samlarry and Nairamarly. And Nairamarly promised him 20 million naira if he could defend him and let all of this die down. And so that was why he was defending Nairamarly so much. I've never seen a father that defends an outsider against his son like this. I mean, he's a first-class betrayer. I don't care what any other person says, because the father is supposed to protect his own. The father is supposed to protect his children or his child. But Mohbad's father's case is quite different from every other responsible father out there. And so now he's been so expectant of that money, which is one of the reasons why he had not even buried Mohbad. He wanted to be using Mohbad to remind Nairamarly that 20 million, I need it. His son is still, in the morgue, not buried now. So Mohbad is actually kept out of selfishness as a reminder to Nairamarly that Nairamarly, you promised me 20 million, Mohbad is still there. And that was why he had kept that guy there, lifeless, not doing anything about it. And so he's been waiting and longing and asking for this 20 million, but it never came. I think he was ghosted by Nairamarly, and he probably lost his patience now. And so it's coming out now to say this case should be reopened and blah, blah, blah. And all that. People are like, you must be a joker. You are joking. Because the time when everybody was ready to find justice for this guy, you were always granting interview. I guess he was just enjoying the whole of the acknowledgement, recognition. Celebrities are giving the interviews here and there. He wasn't even thinking that someone lost his life. It was just so much he was so self-absorbed, and it was so much about himself and not about the boy. And there was a time he granted an interview that now he's living a better life than when Mohbad was alive. That when Mohbad was alive, he never took care of him, but now he's living a better life. You can check that interview, So allegedly, Kutu just said this is what is causing the problem, and that is why he's clamoring for the reopening of the investigation against Samlarry and Nairamarly, because now trailer tigba ariwon koja. So 20 million is not coming, and the boy is still lying fallow. And so when people were even ready to support and bury this boy, it was just taking different interviews, vomiting a whole lot of untruth about the boy. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye.